studied Arsenal and decided to come up with a new tactics, and I believe that it worked for them. And eventually in the first 20-25 minutes, we could see that Arsenal were struggling. Arsenal were struggling to get into the game, and it was all, despite all and all, Arsenal were gradually stepping into the game, and eventually Arsenal stepped into the game. But we could see some lapses, especially in the midfield, and I asked myself, were they really missing Thomas Partey? Yes, he had a one-match ban. Were they really missing him? Well, this is just my analysis of that particular game yesterday. Now, with this match day live, as again we'll resume today, talking about the game between Barcelona and Inter Milan. Yes, Barcelona will be playing away from home because their stadium is still under renovation, despite the blackout. Yes, I think they've restored power, they've restored energy in a part of Spain, and hopefully that game will go down as planned. And then we look at other top stories that we are tracking at this time. Welcome to the Wednesday edition, the medical edition of Sport on the Eagles Week. Now, this is the biggest sport magazine show on radio, Sport on the Eagles Wings, and I still remain the host, the Sport Minister on radio, Double V, Vicky Vick. Let's go for this quick break, and when we return, we'll go straight to those top stories that we are tracking at this time.
No offense to the commercials. It's just that we want to see other audio. Eagles 102.3. Golf. Football. Basketball, lawn tennis, cricket, volleyball, athletics. It's the mother of all sports show. It's 4 on Week with BV weekdays from 8 a.m. with the real on Eagle Wings. Sportstainment at its finest. For so long you've been silenced. We just found your void, Kit. Use it.
You assess Nigerians before you become politicians or before you become a member of any political party. The kind of things that happen in Nigeria, it's so obnoxious that if God looks down from heaven, you realize that we are really paying for our sins.
Speak your truth and be heard on the Eagles Morning Rise, 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. Eagles 102.3 FM, your radio experience you can count on. Sorry for the inconvenience. I suppose it was inevitable. Eagles 102.3. We had to call a quick timeout to catch our breath. Woo. Now, back to sports. It's Eagles 102.3.
Drinic from no kind of range just put it over the bar.
Okay, glad to know you're still there. And if you are just tuning in at the same time joining us on the show, this is the midweek edition of Sport on Eagles Wings, the very last show in the month of April 2025. And I still remain the Sport Minister on Radio Vicky. Vick. Let's see how we can start up with other sport this morning. We'll begin with tennis. Let's tell you that Novak Djokovic will not take part in the Italian Open next week in another blow to the 24-time Grand Slam winner preparation for Roland Garros. Now, Djokovic has competed in Rome in every season since 2007 and has won the event 6 times, most recently in 2022. However, organizers of the tournament announced on social media that the Serbian will not play in 2025 with no reason given. Now, Djokovic added on Instagram, "Rome, I will miss you. I hope we meet next year." Now, he follows Djokovic losing his opening match of the Madrid Open last week and continues to trouble start to the year for the 37-year-old. Now, Djokovic, who is one short of 100 ATP titles, has not won a major trophy so far this season, and his last title came during the 2024 Olympic Games in Paris. And in boxing, former world heavyweight champion Tyson Fury has teased a return to the ring and a potential showdown with Anthony Joshua by posting a short clip on his social media with a cryptic message. Now, the 36-year-old Gypsy King shared a 12-second video revealing he is back in the gym training with Sugar Hill Stewards. Now, Fury began the clip by saying, "Just in the gym, bump into someone you might know." Then he pinned around a show his American trainer Stewart, who smiled and said, "You know what time is it?" Looking direct into the camera, Fury delivered his unmistakable message, "You know what's coming." Now, the Combe fighter announced his retirement from boxing in January this year following his second successive loss to Alexander Usyk in December. However, given Fury's history of a short-lived retirement, many boxing insiders remained skeptical about his intention. Matchroom boxer promoter in the person of Hedehin previously questioned the legitimacy of Fury's retirement, suggesting it was merely a ploy to increase the financial value of a potential mega fight with Anthony Joshua. Now, Joshua, who has been recovering from surgery after his 5th round knockout loss to Daniel Dubois last September, has also recently returned to training following a stint in Nigeria where he completed his rehabilitation. And let's go straight to football, where Nigerian forward Tarabo Ahiri has been named among the top talent to watch at the ongoing Under-20 Cup of Nations in Egypt. Now, African football governing body, that's the Confederation of African Football, included the 18-year-old striker on its official list of standout players for the tournament, which kicked off on April 27 and runs until May 18. Alongside Senegal Pierre Dorival, Egypt's Mohamed Abdallah, and Ghana's Jerry Afiri. Now, Harrier inclusion following a string of impressive performances in youth competition across Africa and Europe. Now, a key figure for Nigeria in the WAFO B Under-20 qualifiers, he scored and assisted in the final as the Flying Eagles sealed their ticket to Egypt. Now, his club level form was equally prolific, finishing as top scorer in the 2024 TCC League with 22 goals and 15 matches for Beyond Limit Football Academy. Now, he also found the net 5 times in 5 matches during the prestigious Vareggio Cup in Italy, scoring in the final to help Beyond Limit become the first African team to win the tournament. Now, card recognition of Ahire as one of the continent's brightest attacking prospect comes as Nigeria's target a record extending 8 under-20 continental title. Now, they are drawn in Group B alongside Morocco, Tunisia, and Kenya. Now, the Flying Eagles are aiming not only to reclaim the continental supremacy, but also to secure qualifications for the FIFA Under-20 World Cup in Chile. Now, still looking at the player Ahiri, recently joined Norwegian side Lillestrøm on a professional deal. He's said to turn down interest from Aston Villa and Olympique Lyonnais in favor of steady development. So we'll watch out that young man in the person of Kparobo Ahiri. Yes, as the Flying Eagles will be in action tomorrow against the young Carthage Eagles of Tunisia. Now, time for that game is 4 p.m. Nigerian time. Let's tell you that Leicester midfielder Wilfred Ndidi is available for sale after Leicester's relegation for an amount close to 9 million euros. That's 9 million pounds, not euros. Now, let's say that 28-year-old clause was activated last weekend when the Foxes lost 1-0 to now champions Liverpool and were relegated to the championship with 5 games to go. Now, Leicester have since lost 3-0 away to Wolverhampton Wanderers, and the Nigerian international is among several number of squad now considering his future. Now, the Midland club feel well placed to revamp the squad with release clauses rare at King Power Stadium, and only 3 players out of contract. Goalkeeper Daniel Iverson, Danny Woods, alongside legendary striker Jamie Vardy, who has announced he will leave Leicester after 13 glorious years at the club. Now, Ndidi, meanwhile, had interest from Marseille and Everton while available on free transfer last season. However, Leicester managed to sign Ndidi to a new 3-year deal last summer. He was signed in 2017 and a tune of £17 million deal from Genk, but the pressure from interested parties likely led to the inclusion of a release clause as part of the most recent deal. Now, Ndidi had won the FA Cup and the Championship last season, while at Leicester has played 27 times in all competition during his campaign. Okay, let's see how we pound out for Wilfred Ndidi. And let's see how it goes for the young man. And let's tell you that the Nigerian National League One, has expelled Lagos-based 1472 FC from further participation in the 2024-2025 season following the team's failure to honor 3 matches in the ongoing season. Now, the matches were against Abia Comment, March 9, Dakada FC, March 53, and Ijele FC, March 74. Now, the NNL relied on the league article 14.11 to expel the club. Now, in the letter signed by NNL's Chief Operating Officer, Dan Lamin Alanana, 1472 FC also fined the sum of 5 million naira, with the consequences that result of all their played matches have been nullified and unplayed matches cancelled. Now, the 2024-2025 Nigerian Women's Football League, NWFL, the regular season will come to a close on Wednesday across different centers in the country. Now, defending champions Edo Queens will bring down its campaign against embattled relegated bound team Confluence Queen FC of Lokoja at the main bowl of the Samuel Ogbemudia Stadium in Benin City, Edo State. Now, Ibom Angels will face Adamawa Queens in their final away match at the Makwara Stadium in Numan, with kickoff time scheduled for 4 p.m. After 13 matches, the Orange Ladies have accumulated 16 points from 5 wins, 1 draw, and losing 7. In Owerri, Heartland Queen will bring down its campaign against former champions Nasarawa Amazons in Game 14 at the main bowl of the Dan Anyam Stadium in Owerri, Imo State. Now, here are the other results. Probably other fixtures. Edo Queens will take on Conference Queens. Ekiti Queens will welcome Abia Angels. Heartland Queens will welcome Nasarawa Amazon. Now it is the turn of Remo Star Ladies to take on Dana's Ladies. Rivers Angels will square up against Benue Queens. Adamawa Queens will also go battle with Ibom Angels. Niger Rattle versus Bayelsa Queen, and FC Robo Queens will take on Delta Queens as the Nigerian Women's Football League will climax today. Where if the league finally climax, talking about the women's league, they have officially announced Ikenne, Ogun State as the host city for the 2024-2025 NWFL Premiership Super 6 tournament. Now marking the return of a 6-team event to the Southwest region for the first time since 2021 edition held in Ijebu-Ode. Now the season-defining title playoff is scheduled to take place from Thursday, May 8 to Sunday, May 17, 2025 at the Remo Stars Stadium and home ground to Remo Stars Ladies. Now speaking on the selection, NWFL chairperson Ms. Ikechi Obi said on behalf of the board and the management of the NWFL, I congratulate Ikenne and Ogun State on being selected to host this year's NWFL Premiership Super 6. According to her, this marks the first time that Ikenne will host the NWFL Premiership Playoff and comes just 2 years after Remo Star Ladies secured their historic promotion to the top flight at the same venue during the 2023 NWFL Championship. Now, according to the circular sent to participating club, the 2025 Super 6 will be played in the round robin format with all 6 teams playing 5 matches each. So let's see how it pans out. That the Premiership has produced different champions in the last 4 editions. Rivers Angels in 2021, Bayelsa Queens in 2022, Delta Queens in 2023, Edo Queens in 2024, and now 2025. Let's see who the next queen of football in Nigeria will be produced on that same venue. Abuja, let's go for this quick break, and when we return, we go straight to the UEFA Champions League.
It's the Infinix Note 50 series, defined by pioneers who push boundaries. Its ultra-resilient armor alloy metal frame design gives you that slick, top-notch style. Unlock efficiency with intelligence of the one-tap Infinix AI and circle to search anything on your phone with Google. Need power in a flash? 90 watts fast charge rockets you from 0 to 100% in 38 minutes. Exclusive deals at authorized stores. Get your Note 50 now. The Infinix Note 50 series. Pro design, Pro AI.
We had to call a quick timeout to catch our breath. Whew. Now, back to sports. It's
Eagles 102.3.
Trinic from no kind of range just put it over the bar.
Okay, it was the first semi-finals, first leg played yesterday at the Emirates Stadium, where Paris Saint-Germain seized the advantage in the Champions League semi-finals against Arsenal as Ousmane Dembele sealed a 1-0 win in the first leg on Tuesday. Now Dembele struck in the opening minute at the Emirates Stadium, and Luis Enrique's side held on to the lead with a composed display and kept Arsenal at bay. Now PSG will head into the second leg at Park the Prince on May 7th as a favorite to reach the final against Barcelona or Inter Milan as they look to win the tournament for the first time. But the French champion should take nothing for granted given their history of epic European collapse. Now, Arsenal's first defeat in 18 home European matches was a painful blow in their own bid to win the first Champions League crown. Now, Mikel Arteta had labeled Arsenal's run into the semi-finals a beautiful story. Now, the last chapter might make for frustrating reading, but they aren't dead and buried yet. Now, the Gunners had beaten holders Real Madrid 5-1 on aggregate to reach their first Champions League semi-final since losing to Manchester United back in 2009. Now, they could not replicate the swaggering display that blew Madrid away 3-0 in the first leg, despite a freezed atmosphere as kickoff approached. Now, when Arsenal players gathered for the pre-match huddle in the tunnel, Declan Rice applauded his teammate to give everything as he roared, "If we don't have the ball, we die." Now, a video message from Arteta played on the Emirates screen struck a similar rousing chord as the Spaniard urged fans to raise the roof. Yes, PSG has been in the turn of English team in this season's UEFA Champions League. They edged out Manchester City, they edged out Liverpool, and they also edged out Arsenal. And they are on the verge of also edging out Arsenal in the semi-finals. So it is PSG against English clubs. Meanwhile, Manchester United legend Wayne Rooney has criticized 3 Arsenal players for leaving massive gap in the midfield during the UEFA Champions League defeat to Paris Saint-Germain on Tuesday. Now, according to Wayne Rooney, the likes of Martin Odegaard, Declan Rice and Mikel Meroni were all over the place during Arsenal's Champions League game. Yes, they were all over the place, leaving room for PSG to do their display. Meanwhile, Arsenal legend Thierry Henry giving his own opinion on the Gunners' chances of reaching the UEFA Champions League final after Tuesday's 1-0 defeat to Paris Saint-Germain. Yes, according to Thierry Henry, there is another time. You never know what's going to happen. PSG were far superior in this game. So a lot needs to be changed in order for Arsenal to make sure that they can beat PSG over in Paris. It's going to be a difficult ball, but as soon as Dembele came off tonight, PSG dropped a bit more. It was easier for Arsenal to put pressure because Dembele was not coming and getting the ball. Meanwhile, the news coming from the camp of Paris Saint-Germain, Luis Enrique has confirmed that forward Ousmane Dembele picked up a minor hamstring injury during the side UEFA Champions League semi-final first leg win against Arsenal at the Emirates Stadium. Now, according to Luis Enrique, the France international is a doubt for the return leg against Arsenal, against Arsenal on Wednesday in Paris. Now, the former Barcelona player was replaced midway through the second half by Bradley Barcola, but while Dembele didn't appear to be in any discomfort, he left the pitch. Enrique has now disclosed that the former Dortmund star might not play. Yes, might not play. Meanwhile, it is match day live. Yes, action and hostilities will still continue later today in the UEFA Champions League as Barcelona welcome Inter Milan away from home. Yes, they welcome Inter Milan away from home. Yes, looking at the statistics yesterday before we go straight into the game. Yes, it was all about PSG making the rounds, making the move, and doing everything possible to destabilize the Arsenal team. Well, I guess they got that. Just like what when Rooney said, pocket of players gave room and space space for PSG to operate. And I asked myself, looking at the Arsenal team, is this a game plan? Because I kept wondering what's happening with the same Arsenal team. Not the same Arsenal that played Real Madrid, not the same Arsenal that played at Real Madrid in the second leg at the Bernabeu, but it was a total different Arsenal I saw yesterday. And I asked myself, are they really missing Thomas Partey? Well, the combination between Thomas Partey and Declan Rice was fantastic in the second leg and the first leg of the Champions League game between Arsenal and Real Madrid, both at the Emirates Stadium and at the Bernabeu. Abuja, let's go for this quick break, and when we return, we go straight to the phone lines. Meanwhile, you can send in your messages to the WhatsApp and SMS portal 0909 705 4450. I check it again, 0909 705 4450. Please, if you are sending me an SMS, probably a voice note, make it short, a minute and 30 seconds. Yes, a minute and 30 seconds. Then you can also send me a summarized message. Please don't write a pistol and hand out for me so that I can have time to read them. So you don't want me to cut them out. Meanwhile, you can visit our Facebook page and our YouTube channel. Drop your comments there. I will give voices live concerning those messages. Yes, our Facebook page at Eagles FM Abuja. Like, follow, share the page, drop your comments. I will give voices to those messages in the course of the show. Let's go for a halftime break, and when we return, we'll definitely go straight to the phone lines.
You're about to experience Eargasm. On the Eagles 102.3 FM.
Hello, Nigeria. Hello, Africa. Do you want to work in the healthcare sector? Do you want to be a trained, certified nursing assistant, medical assistant, or caregiver? If yes, then register to enroll for Push Africa's one-year diploma in certified nursing assistance training happening at the African University College of Science and Technology, Abuja. Targeted trainees are unemployed graduates, O-level or ordinary diploma graduates, or anyone interested in working as a support worker in the healthcare sector. For details, log on to www.pushafrica.org or WhatsApp 080-339-42015, 080-339-42015. For registration, pick up application form at our partner radio stations or visit the reception at the African University of Science and Technology, Abuja.
We had to call a quick timeout to catch our breath. Whew. Now, back to sports. It's
Eagles 102.3.
Drinic from no kind of range just put it over the bar.
Okay, glad to know you're still there. This is the second 45 minutes of the show. Sport on Eagles Wings with the Sport Minister on Radio Vicky. Vick, let's go straight to the phone lines. Hello to you, good morning.
Yes, Vicky, good morning.
Good morning to you, Jatal.
Minister on radio.
Good morning to you.
Yes, good morning, sir. Good to hear your voice, my brother.
Thank you very much, Jatal.
Yes, how was your night and how is the family doing?
Good.
Good. We have three Arsenal. I think one is in England, one is in Nigeria, one is in Colombia, something South American. So the one that play with Madrid travel, they have not come back.
Okay, they have not come back.
No, they have not come back. I think the match is yet to be played. Vicky, you remember 1994 when Nigeria played in World Cup?
Yes.
They have not win Denmark and they started thinking of Brazil.
Yeah, was that 90? Was that 90? Okay, yes, it was 94. It was 94.
94. Yes. So the same thing with Arsenal. They have not win the game and they started thinking of
playing the final,
lifting the trophy in the final. I laughed yesterday, and I was just happy. The decider is not your own. You always sweet to look, but once it's your own, you know how to battle it. I'm telling you, Arsenal will not proceed.
But how did you see the game yesterday, Jatao? Let's be technical about it this morning.
Yes, sir. Hello?
I said, how did you see the game yesterday? Let's be technical about it this morning.
Definitely, Arsenal later on come to the party. But the parties that Luis Enrique play, I'm telling you, they can't break those guys. He has studied them and catch them. If you just get one goal, come back and defense, massive attack. Simple. And so the game end up. And the same thing if they go to Prince Depart, my brother, forget it. But anything can happen.
Okay.
That's my contribution. My regard to everyone.
Thank you very much, Dan Ambassador. When they return to Park the Prince, it will be a total different kettle of fish entirely. Hello to you. Good morning. Hey, good morning to you, Joe. Man, that was good. Thanks for asking. Joe, you need to speak up, boy. I can barely hear you.
Can you hear me now?
It's little faint, but let's try. Let's go on. Go on. It's faint. Oh, okay. Wow. Joe, I think maybe you try the other line 09097054450. Maybe that will be clear because I can barely hear you. So Joe, please try the other line 09097054450. Let's share your thought this morning. Hello to you. Good morning.
Good morning, this morning.
Good morning to you, Ify Biscuit. Let's go there quickly.
Confirm this Biscuit calling from Africa this morning.
Okay. No. I didn't cut out for this morning. Okay. Jatao, I can see your message already pumping in. Hello to you. Good morning.
Good morning, the Vicky man.
Morning to you, man. You last born.
Yes, bro. How was your night?
My night was good. Thanks for asking.
Well done, bro.
Yeah.
The Vicky man. This is the don't know why the volume this morning. I like what happened yesterday. The volume down there low this morning. Because yesterday, I told you the experience matters in this Champions League.
You said so.
I talked to Baka and Arsenal. Yes, they have young guys that are playing ball. Out of Champions League, I leave it for PSG and Inter. So what happened yesterday? 1-0 4 minutes. I tell them just enough freeze. After the ESP, for the never finish. After it does finish, and this is 1-0. Like a whole even after come out more, they will cut them one more. That's 2-0. But unluckily for them, they just hold that one down. My brother finish for Arsenal. After that, see, this is PSG up against Premier League.
But man, you last born. What really happened with the Arsenal team? A different Arsenal team from Madrid. What happened?
Let me tell you something. The Vick man.
Yes.
Because everything just have game stages. You understand? And at that moment, the game stage is where you use follow them.
Okay.
Now, these semi-finals, the pattern where they use play semi-finals, the pattern where they use play that first or where they play with Arsenal, where it's been as a group stage. As the game they go up, that's how they change pattern of ball and formation of ball. You understand? Arsenal use that pattern where they use play the first leg. This one doesn't go for second leg. It doesn't work like that. Experience matters. Those guys, most of PSG players, check out. They don't go to first league reach 5 or 3 or 4 times. How many? If not the only Odegaard and this guy will go from PSG. How many Arsenal players will don't go to Champions League 3 times? Nobody. It's the highest, the only 2 or 3. You know the prophet, my brother. Today you go always see the between Baka and highest. If you play robot at the PSG at Inter, going final. But Arsenal, my happiness is to say they are noise. They don't know where I'm. Last night, what you they hear say we beat them before. Can't beat Madrid on the way. Now they don't want to take that one again. That one need to come out again. But I'm giving it to PSG, sir. Don't allow that to talk.
Okay, thank you very much, Manu last born. Hello to you. Good morning.
Vicky, this morning.
Good morning to you, my
Vicky,
brother.
Vicky.
Yes, sir.
Vicky.
I hear you.
I see it. This is Sonny okay, Mr. Chase, agent of a baby. Moses Casedo, Eddie Fernando, and Ikomi Sile. Only man can go to for people 3 goals. I thought that. My brother, I tell you yesterday, I said 2 of them are tiki-taka. But tiki-taka, pass tiki-taka. When I tell you yesterday, that first goal, after my first ball before they score that goal, official, problem from year to year. Okay, after I have to work out. I tell them, say, make a big change. They said a big change for group stage, 2-0. I said, this one will be group stage. So, that was in our go there, coffee. So, made a go PSG room. Even I brought the best to find. Yeah, we see, what PSG do Liverpool. For that, they are home. Come to us, Villa. I mean, the person has survived more. So, I deal with you, my brother. Tiki-taka for 3, tiki-taka.
Okay.
Tiki-taka, tiki-taka. I deal with you.
Thank you very much, Chairman Sonny 1313. Hello to you, good morning.
Good morning, Vicky, once again this morning.
Okay, go on there, if you biscuit.
This is the collector of Mazaka.
Okay, let's go there.
How is everything, sir?
Good.
And you know, today is the day tiki-taka going to rain in the night. The national tribe, but they know this. Yes, yesterday showed that the party is a mystery for them. Apart from that mystery, they try the truth. Let me have my own analysis. Then play. Play is try for like first half to 20 minutes before I collect the play. But to score is the problem. They always say players just to miss their chances. But the pattern of play, Arsenal play past them. That's the truth. But the second leg we determined. But I believe that second half, maybe what is his name? He will play that because after the 1 match fire, I think he will play the second leg. You know, today is the night, Barcelona versus Inter Milan. Today we're going to watch what they call football. I don't have much to say.
Okay.
Let me greet Dan Ambassador.
Thank you very much.
Only, the last of them, all of them, I greet them.
Thank you very much. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning.
You need to move away from your radio. Okay, Sport G, morning to you.
I don't scatter the radio. Who told me?
Sport G, good to have you on the show this morning. Yes, Sport General.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, sir.
Because I no come today. Go pay me. You say what is wrong with Arsenal the way they play yesterday, ba?
Yes.
You know the problem last night.
What was the problem?
Arsenal strength is in back line. Arsenal have good defense. You show yesterday. But that is why we are telling them that the Castle is better than the Clarice. They don't want to hear. Offensive, the Clarice will be better. But defensive, Casedo is the best. Because of they are just missing because of Thomas Partey. You see how the midfield was at home. And some people are telling me that try at home. You know that PSG don't know how to minus Liverpool, PSG don't know how to play away from home. They show it against Aston Villa. When this Arsenal go to Paris, I will not be shocked if I see something like 4-1 or 3-1 against Arsenal. Because all the PSG department is working. Their coach is working well. Their wing flag, the right and left wing guy is working. The 2 and 3 is working. Mendes and the Achim are working very well. The only problem I'm having now that I'm hearing that this guy will be miss. Dembele will miss the returning leg. I'm not happy. I want that guy to be fit. You understand? If Arsenal want to do anything, they should inject Partey to come back to that midfield, because without Partey, I don't see Arsenal doing anything.
Okay.
This guy was not where to be found. Odegaard was not where to be found. The Clarice was not where to be found. Should they said the Clarice is a master of free kick? Please help me pause feed for all the Arsenal fans. This morning.
Thank you very much.
Don't pour them.
Okay, morning to you. Good morning to you.
Vick.
Good morning to you, Dr. Odele.
Vick.
Sir?
He does well. First of all, let me go to my Dr. Odele Dennis Maka, the place of Manchester Natara Madrid. And the Clarice, they play perfectly. Abi?
Yes.
He does struggle for that thing, Abi? Casedo, where they make now? Why is Casado? Why is he in the league and why is he in not the corporate league? You don't supposed to do it there. No, help me check out. You know the starting corporate league. He not so good. See, when we are calling people where they do here and say they were do for this earth, maybe know they make sure Casado, Albata Casado. You get me? Who's Casado? Casado where they, you know, because of that ref that they not do this, they supposed to give a red card. They get that touchdown. That's what you do. They tell me if I what do you call it? If I can't over that, they don't give a red card.
But Dr. Odele, in my own opinion, I feel say Casado better.
Now they talk about it. Comparing the Kiraras and what is the name of Albata Casado? See, the difference is to come on, don't compare them. He don't score, but that doesn't go life. You know what the other thing is all about?
Okay, Dr. Odele, continue.
I'm talking about yesterday match. I think I'm will be around for the college because you know the yellow card where you get to make him to miss this match. The college will be around. You know everything. And for this movement, they're going to say maybe you don't go make him. I think I believe they go make him.
You go make him, exactly.
You go make him a good so that nobody to give us schools that you know that they're a bit PSG for Bruce 2-0. I tell you that time the belly do not around.
Okay.
Because you have a misunderstanding. But the other day whenever they don't around and you see the delay between and them.
Okay, Dr. Odele.
And for today match has been coming up.
Quickly.
I wish Milan not the best. So Milan. Kill me, but the other Yama got your leg. Every now when they got your leg. Let it go arrest.
Okay, thank you very much. God bless you, Dr. Odele. In the next 1 minute, I will go straight to the WhatsApp portal. Good morning to you.
Good morning, Vicky.
Good morning to you, Honorable John, or probably Elder John.
I greet you, especially anyone you choose to call. I will answer.
Let's go there.
Thank you very much. You see, there is something I always learn from our family members. Before Nigeria Zimbabwe match, somebody calling here and telling you to lower your expectation. You don't see that is a takeaway for me. Not all these people that come they begin to insult people, and that is why sometimes I find it difficult to call. Because I always go where I will learn something. Lower your expectation. See, so for the first time I see English fans coming together. It's not like Pharisees and Sadducees and teachers of law in the Bible when the coming of Jesus Christ. They combine together. They want to fight their common enemy. So so if we continue to separate ourselves, this man will dominate us. So let us fight him. So at the end of the day, they lose that fight. They lost that fight to Jesus. So that is what I'm telling us now, fans. I think if Arsenal won that match yesterday, I think this street would have contain all of us. yes. This street would have not contain all of us because there was too much noise after they beat Madrid. Yesterday, I don't know they will go home.
It's alright.
That kind of a thing. This is one by one they left, one by one. I say low expectation. You're expecting too much from us now.
Okay.
So that is that. My today's match. Let me concentrate not to talk about my today's match. The Catalan Giants. This man Mourinho said Barcelona did not have a squad. They have a battalion. Battalion of football jugglers. And I'm expecting them today. This match is not going to be easy.
Okay,
but Vicky, I lower my expectation.
Lower your expectation. Lower it
so that I will not get deep. I will not develop BP. I will not
okay, thank you very much, Elder John.
I'm watching this match.
I have to let you go now. I truly appreciate you.
I'm expecting them to overcome.
Okay, thank you. Okay, I see some messages. I have to go straight to the message now. They are indeed in, and I have to take this one now. And this one is Osas from Suleja. Good morning, Vicky. Anyone can reach semi-final, but is it sustainable? We are talking about consistency and staying up there. Meanwhile, the last time Arsenal got to the UCL semi-finals, was 15 years ago. After that time, Liverpool have won the UCL once, City have won it once, and Chelsea have won it twice. By the way, all these teams have a standard 9. You have to be strong in every department to win titles. It is just a pity Arsenal have lost it, and this one is coming from Osas. Thank you very much, Osas. Please, Osas, if you're a first time on the show this morning, please let us officially welcome you to the family. And from Ismail Ahmed, I'm expecting Arsenal to go with empty season because Arsenal cannot go to the final. I can forget what PSG do to Liverpool. Thank you, sir. From Ismail Ahmed, Apo Duse. Good luck to my two teams, Liverpool and Doma United. Oh, this one is from Okpeyemi. Well done, Vicky Vick. I don't miss your sports show every morning. PSG deserve the win yesterday. They went to Emirates Stadium with full force and it worked out. Meanwhile, Arsenal may still qualify for the final if they re-strategize against PSG at home in Paris. Okpeyemi, all the way from Kubwa. Thank you very much, Okpeyemi. Hello, good morning. Have 30 seconds. Okay, Joe, let's go there quickly. Okay, the other, I should call the other number. Okay, let's go there quickly.
My brother, there is no way I tell you the very first day that it is Germany. That the end of the Arsenal will qualify. And this has already started. When we are taking study on this stage, I'm a real Arsenal fan. I know the title of player that has an issue. There are times. You can't be playing the big man and Champions League. The city, you can't be good number 9 and a very crazy. There are times. Arsenal, if Arsenal is very final, it's a cheap sport. It's not the derby, my brother. I will tell you.
Okay.
If there's no second term, Arsenal will be
okay.
Because PSG, the top said that Arsenal taking them in the state. They have been led the next kind of players they need to fit out, they need to take it, and it's working for them now. You have the chance to buy player, you get to buy. If Arsenal has a very good number 9 yesterday, it's very good striker that know how to put like them. Not like it's like Martinelli and Sosa.
Okay, I have to let you go here now. Joe, truly apologize to you. I want to entertain as much call as I can. Monday Manu, let me also hear from you this morning. Monday Manu, let's go there.
Good morning, sir.
Morning to you, Monday Manu, let's go there.
Yeah, this is Monday Manu. VTV.
Yes, let's go there.
I told you yesterday, say nowhere the go I for everybody when do say you cannot go fish them out. Yes, you did it. You fish, we catch it out. That is what. So what I want to say, you know, I'm not a greedy. I'm not a greedy person. I did very sincere and this way forward. Yeah, Champions League, PSG, all the way.
Okay.
All the way for my side, like the Vicky.
Okay.
3:30.
Okay, 3:30 will be exactly 3:30 will be with me. Truly appreciate you, my brother. Monday Manu, and let's take this one from Suleiman from A Division Sulejam. Good morning, Vicky Vick. Well done work, bro. Good to hear your voice this morning, Vicky Vick. What happened to Arsenal yesterday was to correct our mistake, and we are going to Paris and correct that mistake. Vicky Vick, Arsenal will come back. Gunners for life. Suleiman, all the way from A Division. Suleiman, I join you in that celebration. Let me ginger all the Arsenal fans in the house.
98. We are Arsenal.
Yeah, so let's try to ginger the Arsenal fans.
We love Arsenal.
Whether you like it or you guys will bounce back next week.
We are Arsenal.
Yes, all the way to Park the Prince. We're Arsenal forever. Okay, let's take this message from Emmy Best Mentor. Good morning, Vicky Vick. Indeed, yesterday's match was interesting and entertaining. Luis Enrique is a great tactician. PSG shows yesterday that they are no longer a baby team that other club can do away with. Vick, you can agree with me that PSG outshine, outplay, and play the Arsenal team. PSG approached the game with high intensity of energy and enthusiasm and deserved the victory. Vicky, did you know that Chelsea defeated Madrid and La Liga champions Atletico Madrid 2021 to win the UCL? Man City also defeated Madrid to win the UCL. Then no make mouth reached the current Arsenal. It's fun, so I can't wait for the second leg. God bless you, and my best mentor. Okay, Lorenzo Di Capinto, good morning, Sir Vick. How was your night? Was good. I tell you, say it is when you so trust Arsenal that when they fall your hand. If not, because PSG are lackadaisical in nature, sometimes at goals, Arsenal would have lost that game 3-0 last night. With just a lone goal, I still believe Arsenal can still redeem the name, but I don't see it possible for Arsenal stopping the side not to score. Arsenal fans, calm down. It can still be your favor, but for me, it's 50-50, and I wish them well. Monday Man U is playing tomorrow. Let's see what happens to them. Should be the game now 11 against 11. Let's watch and see. Today's game against boys, I stand 50-50 for this, sir. That is Barcelona against Inter Milan. Lorenzo Di Capinto. And from Adebayo all the way from Buari, good morning, Vicky Vick. How was your night? I couldn't sleep last night, brother. Make you sleep, because I was so disappointed with our boys' performance last night. Odega was poor in this match. PSG deserved to win. They worked hard for the victory. Meanwhile, Odega is never a player you can rely on big matches. Couldn't even take a good free kick. Martinelli is not composed in front of goal. Arteta should have snubbed or probably subbed of Odega earlier for Waneri. Transford still played above average amongst the front three. We had 1-0. It's not hard to overturn. The return leg will be different with Partey back in the midfield. I believe we can still qualify. And Adebayo all the way from Buari. Okay, let's take other messages coming in. Okay, I think I have voice note also there. Hello, Vicky, up Gunners, Otumba Lade Hassan, all the way from Angwang Rogo. Good morning, Vicky Vick. My name is Kunde. Barcelona FC is going to win 2-0 against Inter tonight. That is his prediction. Also, another one coming in. Good morning, Vicky Vick. Like I told you yesterday, Partey damaged the team the day he got the yellow card for Madrid. You can see his position was weak yesterday, but I'm sure we will go back with full force. People forget Arsenal missed a lot of quality players yesterday, and it's part of the game. We wait to see the second leg. Honorable Edward, good morning, Sport Minister. My name is Honorable Edward. The match yesterday was a result of inexperience from the side of Arsenal. Thanks for driving a big family without major problem. God bless you, my brother. Good morning, Vicky Vick. Matthew from Guarimpa. Arsenal fans should take heart and try again next season. Thank you very much. Okay, this one is from Sport Journal. Assalamu alaikum from Stamford Bridge. Apo, Barcelona will beat Inter 4-1 tonight. Okay, I can see the voice note. I'm sorry, I can't take voice notes now because of time. IB, I see you. I know say you for Lagos. Don't enjoy yourself. IB, I see you. My apologies. Mohammed Abdullahi, I also see your message. I'm sorry I can't take your voice note this morning. Hopefully, I have to move your voice note to 3:30 p.m. On Football Rumble, where we discuss Arsenal. Then also we'll talk about the Barcelona game later this evening. I truly appreciate you. Time, not my friend. On the flip side is Eagles Outlook, and UD and Cassie will be in the studio to do justice. And to everyone who listened to me this morning, truly appreciate it. I think I also have messages on the WhatsApp, the Facebook page. I don't know if time will permit me to do justice to that one. Okay, I cannot even see it again. The Facebook page has disappeared. Well, let's just leave it. Hopefully when I come 3:30, we'll talk about that one. I still remember Sport Minister Radio, Vicky Vick. Sorry I can't take your call. Let's do this again 3:30. I'll definitely pick up your calls, and I'll also attend to you. Do have yourself a lovely day ahead. Good morning.
Arsenal.